Like, what are some of your impressions about mining?
There was those dudes that got stuck in the mine. The Minoverse. Like, they would send down there.
The miner? Okay, yeah.
My Bloody Valentine. It was like these scary...
Dig gold out of the ground or pan it out of rivers.
Okay.
I know primitives sometimes separate it with mercury.
For every ounce of gold extracted, the miners add an equal amount of mercury. The metal mercury is generally a liquid, and it has a particular affinity for gold. Poured into a slurry with tiny flecks of gold, the mercury binds to them, making them easy to retrieve.
Or like why it's a problem putting mercury in the ground?
Poison.
But
I
anything?
don't know anything about it.
Mercury poisoning affects the human body by affecting the nervous system. When you have high levels of mercury that are in the blood, the hair, the urine, which are the major bioindicators, it indicates that there's going to be effect on the brain. People have lower IQ levels. They have balance issues. They have aggressiveness issues. They have problems with hearing, with sight, taste. Much of the mercury that's used in the process of concentrating that gold is lost. It's dumped into the rivers and lakes of the area that you have the mining.
¿Por cuántos años estudiaste minería en la universidad?
Por 5 años y medio.
Okay. ¿Y por qué decidiste estudiar minería?
Porque el Perú es un país minero, es decir que hay mucho trabajo para la industria minera. También porque no me gusta vivir en la ciudad y el hecho de trabajar en una mina implica que tenga que viajar constantemente al interior del país, ¿no? Sobre todo en la sierra, ¿no?
Claro.
No one thinks about the whole 40 meters away or the whole 40 meters beyond that or the whole 40 meters beyond that. What they think about is, this is my hole, and at the end of today, I'm going to make $80. And then you know what? When this hole doesn't play out anymore, I'll make a new hole.
Porque en verdad, o sea, esa gente que trae esto tiene mucho poder. Y la mayoría son delincuentes. Es gente que va con armas, incluso en las poblaciones cercanas van y amenazan a la gente para que salga de sus casas porque que ellos creen que hay oro cerca. Entonces yo creo que aparte que es ilegal, es crimen, lo que son crímenes que están cometiendo y el Estado no está haciendo nada por remediar.
Mercury has the unusual ability of concentrating and magnifying in the food chain. And as it moves up the food chain, as one animal eats another, in this case fish, it concentrates, it accumulates. They have concentrations that are millions or tens of millions of times higher than the water that they live in. It's a perfect mechanism to be able to concentrate in a form that affects the next consumer. In many cases, those are people. The Carnegie Institution for Science has conducted research in Madre de Dios since 2008. We've found that the levels of mercury have been increasing in line with the amount of gold production that has been occurring in the region. In a study that was published in March 2013, we found that in the city of Puerto Maldonado, the capital of Madre de Dios, that 60% of the species that are sold in the food markets in Puerto Maldonado exceed EPA limits for safe consumption of fish because of mercury.
But I think the health risks, those hazards, hazards outweigh like the benefits of mining gold for money. I mean, because it's illegal anyway. Okay, but they're making money, so the people. I mean, like I think the people and their brain and nerve damage is more important to protect than like making money.
It has taken the miners a week to destroy a habitat that took millions of years to evolve.
I'm an ornithologist. I know the bird calls one by one. And in this place, we were looking at this hole, and there are all these machines and all this real world, and it's just hell. And behind me, I hear all the birds I know singing, defending territories, and that was really neat.
It's the largest source of biodiversity. Like, without that, it's like a natural air conditioner. Like, the precipitation from that trees, like half of that precipitation goes back into the rainforest and the other half travels around the world. Without that precipitation from the rainforest, the world's going to be a lot drier, which means you're also going to have less ability to make crops, like grow crops in your own country. Like, so it is something that's going to affect you in the future if you continue to let this kind of thing happen. Like, I know it's not in your country, and what do you think about how much say should your country have in this other country's use of like their natural resource that's also affecting your planet? Do you understand my question?
Yes. So it's a shared planet, and I think we should have a say in something that's going to affect us and our kids in the future.
Well, the loss of the rainforests, I guess, is a world issue.
And the risk that it's affecting, like if we have to care about how it's affecting our planet, they should care too.
They should care too. They should enforce their laws.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have to,
like,
we have our own problems here. We shouldn't have to worry about going over there.
But if they're not doing anything, I mean...
Como te dije antes, yo pienso que no se puede priorizar los derechos de unas personas por sobre el resto, ¿no? O sea, la selva no es solamente de las personas que están trabajando, extrayendo oro ahí como cuyos, sino de todo el mundo.
This is difficult because, like, I mean, like, I don't really think about these things often, and like what we could do to help.
Better enforcement.
Como te dije, pienso que el gobierno tiene que dar reglas claras, ¿no? Tiene que darle un plazo a esas personas para que dejen de estar explotando el oro ahí, y tiene que enviar al ejército porque no hay otra manera. Esa gente, la mayoría son delincuentes, entonces tienen que utilizar mano dura.
We should support people that aren't corrupt.
Yeah, because like I feel like a lot of the corrupt politicians are like, it's like a lot of like family lines and stuff that get into office. Like, you know
So then what can you guys do?
Vote.
I mean, we should probably get more educated on government policy. Yeah, stricter laws.
I don't know about like stricter laws,
Well,
but like better law enforcement or something.
Stricter laws, better law enforcement.
I don't know what the laws are, but they're obviously not working.
Yeah.
Maybe the world should get together and fix it. Maybe if we gave them some sort of compensation, the world did, to stop their illegal mining.
Well, maybe they should just let nature be.
There's always been mining, there always will be. You're going to have certain people as long as they do it the right way. But if they're getting compensated to not do that, then there has to be some sort of checks and balances to make sure they're not doing that. Same way the UN does it. They go in and inspect.
Bueno, yo creo que la minería va a existir de acá a mucho tiempo, y que muchas personas piensan que toda minería es mala y contamina, pero no es verdad, ¿no? O sea, si no fuera porque hay minería, no podrían hacerse laptops, no podrían hacerse celulares, los autos no tendrían los componentes que necesitan, etcétera, etcétera. Entonces es necesario hacer minería, pero tiene que ser una minería responsable, que afecte en lo mínimo al medio ambiente, y que también ser responsable socialmente con los pueblos, todas las comunidades que están cerca a donde está realizando la actividad. Yo creo que es eso, ¿no? Eso es básicamente lo que muchas personas tienen que entender, ¿no? La gente no podemos vivir sin la minoría, es necesario, pero tiene que ser responsable.